What's good, YouTube? Swiftly here, back with another NBA 2K25 video, and in today's video I have another episode of badge breakdowns for you guys, as you can see on your screen. In today's episode we are going to be discussing the shooting badge Deadeye. So if you read the description of Deadeye, it says it reduces the impact of a defender who is closing out. Now, in previous 2Ks, Deadeye just worked as Deadeye. This year, Deadeye is going to work a little bit differently. As you can see, we only have 5 shooting badges. So what they did was they combined all of the other badges into Deadeye. So before that, there were 3 contest badges. There was Deadeye, there was Blinders, and then there was Guard Up. And people used to, if you've seen comments or just read videos or just discussions online, there were people that would say, oh, well, this badge doesn't work or this badge doesn't work. And what they weren't realizing is that the different badges trigger in different scenarios. For example, Blinders was the most liked badge because Blinders popped the most often, because Blinders worked for side contests, like not directly in front of you, but for people who were like behind you, to the right of you, to the left of you, and stuff like that. So when you would crab somebody, or you coming off a screen and they're coming from the left or right side of you, you would see that scenario way more often. So people felt like Blinders was more important. And then second was Deadeye, which was for people who came and closed out late. But that was also because they had to actually close out, i.e. they had to be holding right stick up or down to actually have a hand on you and be actually closing out. Now the third badge was Guard Up, and people said, oh, Guard Up is trash, I don't like Guard Up. But they wasn't reading the description or noticing that the scenario that Guard Up played in was when somebody like closed out. I don't remember the exact description, but it was basically when somebody closes out and not really contest you. So basically, let's say you're on a center or popper build, you're sitting corner, the center in the paint notices that you're wide open, you're getting a ball, you're shooting, and he's running from the paint to you in the corner, but he doesn't jump, he doesn't put his hand up or anything like that, he just runs at you with turbo. Those are the type of contests that Guard Up was helping you with or preventing. And that's the reason why people didn't really see that, because most of the time people were running and jumping at you, or people were running and putting right stick up. Now this year things are a little bit different because they combined all of those badges in one, which is why you're seeing Deadeye pop up on like Blinders and whatnot like that, because all of these badges are combined in one now. So basically Deadeye is Blinders, Deadeye, and Guard Up all in one. So you're going to see Deadeye pop up a lot more often if you're playing the game, whether you're playing My Career or you're playing online and whatnot. I'm pretty sure you've noticed that you see Deadeye pop up way more often than you've ever seen Deadeye pop up in any NBA 2K game, and that's because Deadeye is going to pop on all of those scenarios and situations. So what does that mean? That means that Deadeye is a really important badge. In my opinion, I say that Deadeye is the second most important shooting badge, only behind Set Shot Specialist. If you can only get 2 shooting badges, or shoot for 2 shooting badges that are really important, you should be shooting for Set Shot Specialist and you should be shooting for Deadeye, because those are the 2 badges that don't need any type of special or significant like scenario for you to work. Set Shot is going to pop on most shots, and Deadeye is going to pop on pretty much every type of contest. Limitless requires you to be from Limitless. Mini Marksman requires like the height difference, and then Shifty Shooter requires you to be moving, leaning or anything like that. Step back, spins. Way too many different scenarios or situations where you gotta be playing for these 3 badges to work. But Set Shot and Deadeye is going to be your bread and butter, because it's going to pop on most types of shots, whether you're dribbling and stopping and then shooting, whether you're catching a ball, stopping and then shooting, whether you're just sitting in a corner somewhere posted up or spotting up, is going to pop. Same thing with Deadeye. Deadeye is going to pop on any type of contest. So those are your 2 most important badges. Now as far as Deadeye goes, Deadeye is definitely important this year, because again, when the ghost contests and stuff are really weird this year. I haven't noticed it too much on jump shots though, just because the jump shots and the perimeter defense, if you play NBA 2K25, you guys already know, I shouldn't have to tell you this, but the shot contests are coin flip. I have a lockdown with 99 perimeter, 99 steal after hitting starter 3, and it's a coin flip sometimes on whether or not I will get a contest higher than open. You know, whether I'm playing on my PG build with 54 perimeter, or I'm playing on a lock with 99 perimeter, or I'm playing on a 7-foot big with like a 40 something perimeter. It's a coin flip on whether I ever get a contest higher than yellow. Now they did recently put out a patch that was supposed to help with this a little bit, and then also boost wide open shots. Me personally, I haven't noticed a difference. Shot contests in the perimeter and shot contests in the paint are still pretty much non-existent. It really is a coin flip. You know, some two-faced Batman Gotham City coin flip shit where, you know, this possession you get a yellow contest, then the next possession you get an open, then the next contest it's wide open. So it's like it's just really RNG on whether or not you even get a good contest. That's just my opinion and what I feel. So the one thing I will say though is that the ghost contests are really bad when it comes to dunks. I've gotten pulled out of dunks. I've gotten pulled out of meter dunks. Everything with dudes behind me at the free throw line, and I'm in the paint going up with the dunk. I'm getting pulled out. They're not even jumping. I'm 7 feet tall with a 90 standing dunk, and I'm getting pulled out of dunks by a 6'3", 6'2" guard and shit, man. Like, it is absurd what the ghost contests are doing in this game, especially for finishing. Shooting, like I said, I don't really feel too bothered by it because, again, it's a coin flip. I'll shoot a shot and it'll be yellow contest, and I'll shoot another shot and it's green wide open, and it's pretty much the same exact shot with somebody, you know, either not next to me or right next to me. And one time I shoot it, it's, you know, wide open green. Then the next time I shoot it, it's a yellow contest. Like, there's really no rhyme or reason for how the contest works in this game. Like, I truly don't understand it. Whether you're playing hands-up defense, whether you're jumping, whether you're just standing there, it really is like an RNG simulator sometimes. At least that's what it feels like to me. As for Deadeye, again, I have a build that basically runs this badge on gold, although I've tested Hall of Fame. I also have a build that can now get a 99 3-ball. But I haven't played on this build too much because that guard build is only like an 82 or 83 overall. I did put the attributes on it to get it to 99 and whatnot, like to put my 3 up, because I had a 94 3 by default. So I put the 5 attributes into that build. But again, like I said, that build is not completely finished, so I haven't really played on it. I've done some, you know, my career playing around with it, but I haven't actually gotten my my badge to legend. I've used it with the +1 from Hall of Fame, but I haven't used it with I've used the +1 Hall of Fame, but I haven't used it like going up to Hall of Fame and then using the +1 on legend or whatever to see what the legend is like. But I personally don't want to test it that way. I want to test it with an actual 99 3-ball, because that's going to make one hell of a difference, actually having the attribute and having the badge, you know, as well. And plus, I want to be able to put that +1 on something else too. So again, I haven't seen what it's like on Legend, but I've seen what it's like on Bronze, Silver, Gold, and Hall of Fame. And this badge definitely helps. It will definitely help with some of those contests where it shouldn't be, you know, a yellow contest or a red contest. This badge definitely helps. I would say as far as the sweet spot, you definitely want to shoot for gold. You know what I'm saying? Hall of Fame is nice as well too, but you really should be trying to shoot for gold if you can get gold, or if you can manage to get gold. Gold is the difference between a yellow contest being an open contest or a red contest being a yellow contest, and really giving you that actual chance of still hitting the shot or timing your shot, you know, because again, when you get contested, that's going to be the difference between whether you get a speed up or a slow down or whatever. Like your jump shot timing speed is going to speed up or slow down also based on the contest, just like it would if you're shooting a mid-range, a 3, or a limitless range shot. So do keep that in mind. That contest, that Deadeye badge, is going to help with lowering that contest. I noticed the difference immediately when I went up to Hall of Fame as well too, because a lot of those shots I'm like, oh, that would have been a yellow contest, but because I have it on Hall of Fame, that contest was open, you know, less than 5%. So I'm like, okay, I could rock with Deadeye, you know what I'm saying? But I personally, on that PG build, I use my +1 on set shot to get Hall of Fame set shot because I feel like it's just going to help me more with jumpers. Whether I'm taking a jumper that's contested or I'm taking a jumper that's open, set shot is going to pop no matter what on that. Versus Deadeye really only going to pop when you're getting contested. If you're shooting wide open shots, you're not even going to be using that Deadeye badge like that anyway. That Deadeye badge isn't going to pop like that. Deadeye is really going to be for those PGs and shooting guard builds that are spotting up and whatnot, or shooting off the dribble, because you're going to have defense coming over. You're coming off a screen. You're going to have like a center coming over to help. So that's why, you know, Deadeye to me is the second best badge. It's not the first. Set shot is what you really should be shooting for. If you have everything you need as far as set shot goes, then Deadeye should be the next badge that you really be focusing on as far as being a consistent and good knockdown shooter. As for my recommendation, again, it is expensive because, you know, 3-ball is expensive in this game. Personally, I would tell you to go with gold. Gold to me just feels like the right, you know, bread and butter as far as for what you want to do, just being a knockdown shooter. And then worst case scenario, if you feel like gold isn't enough for you, you can always use your +1 from the season pass and bump that up to Hall of Fame Deadeye. You're still going to get that reduction in shot contests. It's not like it's going to matter too much as far as your attribute ratings go, because you're really just using this badge to reduce the contest. It's not as important like, say, limitless range or set shot. You know, limitless range, you know, if you got an 83 ball but you're running legend limitless range, you're still going to have an 83 ball, so it's still going to be hard to knock down that limitless range shot. But with a badge like Deadeye, it's not going to really matter too much, because the bread and butter of Deadeye is reducing the impact of the closeout and the contest. So you could run a 83 ball with a legend Deadeye and still get the full boost of that legend Deadeye, because it's going to be reducing. So if you're going to use a +1 on anything, honestly, it would probably be the Deadeye badge, because you want that higher reduction in shot contest. But for me, like I said, I would be going with a gold. I just run gold on my build. Even on my center build, I just recently put my you know, mid-range up so I can space the floor a little bit better with those cap breakers. And I'm not putting that, you know, +1 on Deadeye just because I should be shooting wide open, you know, shots with my big, because I only have like a 79 mid-range. So what I'm going to be doing is putting that on set shot, so I could just have gold set shot and be that much more of a better shooter. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said, if you already have gold set shot, silver or Hall of Fame set shot, then your next concern should be Deadeye. You can go up. Obviously, this is one of those badges where the boost is linear, so you know, the higher you go, the less contest percentage you're going to be reducing on your shot. So, you know, you get legend Deadeye, you're probably going to like just not be contested at all. You know, you're just going to be shooting wide open green every single time, damn near. Because even, like I said, with Hall of Fame, a lot of the shots that I were taking was just straight up open. Versus gold, you know, every now and then a shot would be like a yellow contest. But that's only if you are shooting really bad shots. Again, if you have good shot selection, you should be shooting wide open shots and not even seeing this badge anyway. Let me know down below in the comments, what do you think about the Deadeye badge and what level of Deadeye are you running? It has been your boy Swiftly. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K25 content. And of course, more badge breakdowns like this. I'm out, y'all. Peace.